Alright, so the way we do this is that we actually drag the pickaxe back out. Then we create an empty parent. Okay, these coordinates got really messed. Just wait. Actually, just wait. We need to put this back into the player. Don't forget. Oh, yeah, the coordinates got really messed up. I don't know how this happened, but apparently it did. We're just going to rename this to part to rotate, by the way. And this is just going to be where it rotates around. The pickaxe, we're going to remove the animator because we no longer need an animation. Under 3D models, we can just go and delete these. No?
No points, fine.
Nope, that's not correct. Just wait. There we go. And we don't. Just basically just don't import the animation. Go animation and type none. In the model, everything is okay. Just go. I'm just gonna click apply. Oh, what's the difference? Okay. And then materials, blah, blah, blah. Okay, so that's that. And then we're going to go to pickaxe. And then we're going to go to assets and just delete this because, yeah, we don't need this anymore. Sorry about that. Okay. Now, I'm going to spend a little bit of time just changing these numbers around to make it look good. I'll see you in a bit. Alright, so that's that done. And now we should be able to just, yeah, so we should be able to just swing this pickaxe up and down using the X rotation. So remember that. That will come handy in a bit. So now we're going to go to the pickaxe. No. And we're just going to, after rearranging some stuff, we're just going to go over here and just say in void update. Oh. Enoch, would you kindly just so Enoch is currently just broken, so right? Okay, so if input dot get mouse button down 0, then we're going to trigger something and it's just gonna go swing. Just like last time, right? And then here we're just gonna have a void called swing. And what this void is gonna do is it's going to swing the pickaxe. So we're going to use a transform. So public transform part to rotate. We'll set this up later. And we're just going to do part to rotate dot rotation dot x equals, I don't know for right now, but 5. And it has decided that, okay. Okay, so so the way you do this is you go part to rotate dot rotation and just create a new vector 3. And Enoch can just explain. Yeah.
Yeah, so vector, the name states, is just a vector. So if anyone knows the math, it's just a trajectory. Trajectory that calculates the trajectory.
Yeah.
Yep.
So now in the else statement, we actually don't need anything. I've just realized. And here we're actually gonna at the top just do a bool. And it's just gonna go swinging. And we're going to set this to false in the beginning. But after we start swinging, swinging is obviously equal to true. So, yep. Oh. Okay, so now it's asking for that. So the way I think the way you do this is you write Quaternion dot uter, and then you pass in a vector 3. So yeah, this is going to work. So if I save, head into here, pickaxe dot swing. This is we're gonna be using that later. But anyway, we should see that when we swing. Oh, Okay, just wait. Let me get the part to rotate. So part to rotate is just part to rotate is just the part to rotate. Okay, so when we swing, so if you can see, it's swinged, I think. Yeah. Just wait. What is going on? The part to rotate, if you can't see, the rotation is... Actually, the rotation is doing some weird stuff. I don't know why this is happening. Okay, I don't know why this is happening. I'm gonna ask Enoch later on. So we're gonna pause and let me figure out what's going on.
Okay.
Okay, so Enoch will now teach us about enumerators.
One enumerator is just a special start, you could say. And instead of calling it a void, we're actually going to do a start coroutine, which is basically the same as calling a void. So start coroutine.
Okay, please. My spelling is terrible. Okay, there we go. And this is the way you call start coroutine.
And now, before everything, you have to make a new yield, or else it won't.
So actually, in here we're gonna have a while, and we're just gonna have a swinging variable. So while we're swinging, and we set swinging to true over here, and swinging is usually false unless we're actually swinging. So now let's just copy this code in here. But of course, it's just going to do this in an instant. So we're going to need a yield return. You wait for seconds. And yeah, we'll just explain. So Enoch will just explain what a yield return you wait for seconds is.
It just waits for the specified amount of time, which is just 0.01 seconds.
No, it's just 0.1 seconds.
Yeah, and you have to set swinging to true.
No, swinging is already true up here. I said swinging to true.
False.
No, because right now, it's like, okay, just wait. You'll see, just wait. So when I click the mouse, it goes down, and it's still a bit jittery. The way you fix that is you just, in that case I have to make this much shorter. So now this should look a lot more like an animation. So if we try this, okay, tests, right? But we need to make a stop and come back, don't we? So
you can do is now to while swinging, what you can do is after the wait for seconds. So actually, no wait.
So just wait. Let me just So after this while loop is done, we're just gonna have a if part to rotate dot rotation dot x is more
equals to
more or equals to 75. Well, in that case,
this swing can be false.
Yeah. So basically, I'm just gonna have a float, and I'm just gonna call it swing speed will equal 2.5 f. Well, then over here, swing speed is the one I need to use, and after doing that, swing speed is equal to negative swing speed.
It's actually swing rotation, but okay.
And then finally, if part to rotate dot rotation dot x is back to being less or equal to 0, well then, swinging is equal to false. Right?
And then you can do it again.
Issue with that is it's going to trigger it when we start. So the way we do that is I'm just gonna have another bool. So this is and in coding. I mean in C#. So after this, we're just gonna set another bool. Has started, and has started starts at true, right? I mean, sorry, starts at false. Well then, obviously to get to here, has started has equal to true. And it has started has to equal to true in order for it to run. So this should theoretically go down and up. By the way, I'm gonna we decided to unmaximize my plate. Oh, okay, that's not correct. It's on a full rotation, which is obviously not correct. So, okay, let's just set this to -2.5. I think that might understand it better. Okay, and let's just see it. All right. Oh, no, it still hasn't done it properly. Well, our second one actually works, at least. So we're just gonna diagnose why this is not working. Oh, just wait. Okay, so this is what we got. If could kindly. Okay, so basically, it works now.
Okay.
Let me just show you. So, okay, so here's how. Basically, yeah. So, down, up, and the way you do this is if could kindly stop the music in the background. We in the I enumerator we create a for loop. So. For in I equals 0. So this is just basically going to loop 75 times. It's going to rotate it by 1 and then it's going to wait a little. And then afterwards it's going to loop it again. However, this time we're going to go backwards. You can edit this if you want. I'm actually going to make this even shorter, because I found that it was quite fast. But anyway, yeah, the video is now 12 minutes long. I think we can keep on going. What about you, Enoch? How do you think?
Yep, we can keep on going.
All right. Also, feature is you can just double click or spam click, and it'll always just keep on coming back to 0. Okay, so now what we need to do is we probably need to actually get destructible terrain. So we're just going to pause here and figure out how we're going to get this working. Okay, so, by the way, so yeah, Enoch will now explain how the how we're going to be turning on. So basically what you do is you go to so basically, let me just show you how you get the box slider. You just go to Pickaxe and then you create a box slider, you edit the collider, and you just drag it around until it fits roughly like this. Alright, back to Enoch for the script.
So in the update function, what we're gonna do is we're gonna write.
Enoch, basically what we just need to do is here we need to.
Nope, not there.
No, here we need to set is trigger is off, and then here we need to set is trigger to on.
Okay, so first what we need is a reference to the thing first before we can write that.
All right.
At the top, we're gonna make a box. We're gonna write a public. Box collider. We actually don't even need a public. It doesn't even need to be box collider public. Sorry.
Okay.
We don't need it doesn't need to be public.
No, we can make it public.
We can make it automatically find it. Come on.
No, it's okay. This doesn't matter.
Fine. Okay, fine. We're gonna go box collider, so whatever you named it. Dot is trigger, and we're just gonna set that equals to true or false.
False.
And then same thing over here except for true. Dot. Is equals to true.
And now, below the swing function, we're gonna have another void, and this is a on collision enter. So you have to spell it exactly the same as I spell it here, because this is a unity function.
Yes, unity function.
I think Enoch also has a video about collisions. So
yes.
Yeah, so you can go watch that if you don't understand what this means.
Do is that this is collision.
Actually, I just realized we don't actually need to do this. Just wait. It's actually enabled. Because we don't need the innate. Oh, wait, just set it to this. This is okay. Okay, so now, so it has to be the other way around. Sorry. So now, in the on collision editor, I think we can do collision dot game object dot destroy.
No, Lawrence.
Yeah.
No. That's not it, because you're actually, let's see, this is on the player, right? Or is this on the pickaxe?
This is gonna be on the pickaxe.
And then this is, okay. Then collision dot game, okay, let's see.
Collision dot game object dot destroy, isn't it?
Collision.
Oh, I think it's destroy collision dot game object here.
Yeah, but I'm thinking about.
So now we should be able to just destroy stuff with the pickaxe.
Not sure if it will work.
Yes, me too. I'm not sure if it's actually gonna work, but well, we gotta test. Okay, so I'm just gonna set it to maximize view. Okay. Okay, and we have to set the box hider. Also, I don't have a mesh collider for some reason. I'm just gonna remove that. I don't know why that's there.
You were experimenting.
Oh yeah, I was experimenting earlier. Yeah. And when I chop, nope, nothing.
I'm saying because it thinks that you're a player, so
Okay, I'm just going to unmaximize. And then what we're gonna do is we're just gonna check from here if it's actually working or not. Okay. Okay, so right now we're having the slight issue of it's actually not working.
Pause.
So we'll be back in a second. Okay, so we got it working in the end. And the way we did it was that we gave the pickaxe its own character controller. And this somehow works. So we also created a destructible script. We'll let you see them both. So basically, this is our pickaxe script. We have a public character controller, and then we just set it to true here and false here. In destructible script, I'll give you 5 seconds to just do it. You can pause the video if you want to. Alright. So now you can see that it works perfectly, except for one big thing, which is that the player can actually, Also, so basically the way you do this, okay, just change this to false to begin with. Okay, so the way you do this, so so these are the specifics that we use. Okay. In the destructible script, we do an if other dot game object dot name. I think there's a compare name. No, it's just name equals pickaxe. So it has to equal pickaxe. If it doesn't equal pickaxe, then the player did it, and that makes nonsense to just destroy it. So just don't use these stuff. Okay. Let's see if it works. So issue is that we can technically glitch into it because there's no more collider. We'll add another collider on Excel. No, that's not right. Alright. But okay. No reference exception. Oh, the character controller, you have to just put it in. Alright. Okay, and then so usually it doesn't do anything, however once we activate it, it chops down basically everything. Okay, so I think that looks pretty good. Enoch, do you feel that this works?
Yeah, I think it works fine.
Alright. So I think that is it for today. Let's see if we still have okay, so we're at 20 minutes right now, so it's not bad. Next time we'll work actually before we end, I just realized that we should probably do that. Alright. So there's so after this we also need another box collider. But this one has to be set to no trigger. Alright? No trigger. So this box has 2 colliders on it. So one of them stops us from being able to go inside the box, and the other one is able to chop it down. Alright? Okay, so now we're actually done. So see you in the next video. Bye!